and how very, very beautiful. I think I will Brasol by Jazz. How to run and activate. I think she also, Pastor Jay, thank you so much for this vision. I'm sitting here, I'm saying, I think for those who are not Christian, I'm a Christian lawyer. So somewhere it says, write your vision and make it known. Yeah, I would actually political correct. It says, write your vision and make it plain. I love that vision. Make it plain so that those that run that can catch it. So what is it that people can catch in your business? But that's a question. I think half the time of every speaker I'm hearing, this is what we're doing, this is what we've been doing. But I'm seeing a lot of couple of hangers that I've written there. But just allow me before I do law, let me take a job a little bit, Brasol. Just to talk about some few hangers that I've identified here. I'm calling it my hanger. One hanger is a hanger to collaborate. Somebody says, we need collaboration. But now, what is it that you want people to collaborate with? What is it that you're selling that people can just really grab it? That's very clear. Grab it and run with it. Because I'm being worried when I see a diverse of men and women, businessmen, who are doing this, that 10%, 20% there, 5% there, and 100% there. I'm saying, if you were to collaborate, the rent that I pay in Centurion, you have 25,000 rand, versus what you pay in Midland, you have 17,000 rand, versus what you pay in Houghton, you have 17,000 rand. If we were to collaborate and build one building, we'll pay 25,000 rand, and look at the savings. So, but because actually of the mentality that says silo operation, it got to be my business and my business alone. So the success is going to be it's going to take us some time. Trust me. If we don't collaborate, the success is going to take us some time. The white people that you mentioned said that, they go to school, it's collaboration. I mean, I came here today with my son. I normally, go around with him. The other thing that I wrote there is succession planning. My son knows I'm teaching him the stuff that I do. When I look at 90% of every business that is mentioned here is what we do. That's what my net wealth does. But what I'm doing is I'm exposing him to it. I'm exposing my daughter. My daughter's 10, it's 16. And I'm doing it so that they catch it to kill that thing with having body as a gap. We're having a very, very robust discussion in my house with my kids saying school is useless. And that's what I'm telling you. But I'm just saying school is useless, develop yourself. So that you better position yourself tomorrow with the next equal. And then the other hunger that I had is the hunger, for that creative platform. Maybe actually tomorrow, because I think the gentleman over there, said, look, maybe in future or next future, let's have a business summit of different nature, where we're going to put all the ideas, on the wall. All the business, creative ideas on the wall. And then our strategies help us, to make those ideas practical and doable. But now, if we don't do that, then we're going to have a problem. Yeah? And then the other hunger that I pick is, I think your question is a question about, let's do it practical. There's some identified, areas around Tembisa and Ekurhuleni that we can pick. Our eyes may not see, but Mr. Architecture, please help us. Because we've got that hunger. I know for sure that Pastor Jay maybe may have identified a smaller little plot to start a church, but he's saying, I want to identify something to start a business. You know, midstream, there was no rocket science there, because they keep taking, you know, when you hear the word midstream, they used to be there. But somebody went to, fence that area and said sectional, residential, a mall, hospital, school, don't. But I'm just saying, help us. There's nothing in law. I think we are very, very successful firm with our, with my partners. But I'll tell you how we're successful. We understood actually the value of a rent. I just want to correct you. It can't be that we are the niche. These guys say if you were to charge them 1,000, you will be a millionaire tomorrow. But you know what we just did? I've looked at your Weber Wenzel, I've looked at your Versman attendants, I've looked at all these big giants that are out there. Today, they are able to charge whatever they can charge. Whether you want to call it a premium, it doesn't really matter. But you know who's working there? Sony is working there. They are promoting a brand. But a Sony is working. I love actually your idea about Caprivi properties. Because the brand is there. And that's what actually is one thing that's really killing a lot of us. So we are able to take a case. People are going through a divorce. We look at whatever's happening. We go, there's nothing here. But we'll help you on pro bono, the brand. Some actually were able to work 24/7 for 1,500. But you know what's happening? I'm going to get my money from him. I'm charging him 1,000 rand. But I'm going to charge it, then I'm getting my 25,000 rand from him tomorrow. And that's a mindset that we need to really, really have. And I'm saying, that's what I'm saying, I'm tempted, yes, I'm called to come up with the legal consideration in business. But there's a power in bragging. Everybody here was bragging. Maybe next time, maybe call it bragging session. I was asked by this multinational, I still do corporate. I've worked for corporate for a very, very long time, heading particular departments, both HR and the legal department. The gentleman over there, he's saying, if I've got these guys with their retirement annuities or provident fund in my company, when they resign from me, am I liable to continue, or how does that termination process work? And simple put, look, the employee himself or herself has a right to say, I want to withdraw, I want to cash. Finish it plan. But once actually that process is done, you are exempted from any liability. Right? But here is the thing. So this CEO called me to come and do the strength clinic. So they paid us, we went to Mahanis for the whole week with my team. And this is not a legal team, these are just like a team of HR people that I've worked with in the industry. So when I was there, so this one said, if you were to crack it for me, I've been appointed here as a CEO for 2 years, but I'm looking at all these direct reports, these directors that are reporting to me. They are giving me hassle. They can't work together. And if we were to crack it, I've got a strategy, I've got a vision, but nobody wants to put together. They are promoting the individual brilliance. Guess what happened? And this one says actually, if you were to make sure that actually you get these guys to work together, you can just invoice me whatever. So I took that part. Invoice me whatever? Man, I got to really work very hard. And maybe before I share this, I continue the story, guys, please be careful. I'm hearing a lot of negative words in your presentation. A lot of negative, just be careful. I'm very, very careful about what I say. Tembisa is dated, Tembisa. I'm hearing everything negative. But in that dirt, do you see the gold? If you don't see the gold in the dirt of Tembisa, if you don't see the people that are said to be untrustworthy in Tembisa, then there's no way, there's no hope of you making business. You can't cut it, you're not going to cut it. Because already there's a word that says untrustworthy. And it's coming from you. And you are the same people, same person that want to identify opportunities there. Now here is the, let me continue the breaking stuff. Then I said, no, it's fine. Then I went to pray about it. Every time before I do any business, I go pray. I go on a consecration fast. I'm fasting, I'm over there drinking a lot of water, cleansing my system, and so I can just hear right. Then actually I'm hearing these guys, the day one was very difficult because I saw it myself. Everybody's talking about, I'm Shinza. The other guy says, I'm Swipe. I'm not getting any collaboration from none of these people. And I'm like, wow, look at this bunch of egos. And I had to bruise them because I had nothing to lose. But my job is to bruise you, so when you get home, you go like, damn, that Shanghai boy. And then tomorrow, when you are alone, when finally you have that aha moment, you go like, I think I was right, I need to really get myself together. Then the following day I said, okay, so I took the chair, put it here, I said, okay, let's do the round circle. Okay? Everybody sit here. Now I want each one of you to come and say, well, you guys can come and sit here individually. Come and tell us what do you do, what have you achieved, and yes. And I'm hearing that, I got MBA from this, I traveled that, I've written these books, and then I was like, okay. So you know what was the problem? After everybody, because when I look at you usually, I'm like, look, I'm smarter than you. I didn't know he was an accountant, he was an architect. You're sitting there and you think that you're smarter than everybody. When I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm the only lawyer here who's smart. When you're sitting here, you're like, I'm the only pastor here who can really articulate and diverse scriptures. Right? I'm the only DJ, the best DJ ever. But remember, when you hear that lady from Sana, she goes like this, that, they go, oh, I thought actually my MBA from Gibbs, there's Harvard. Oh, there's Oxford. Wow, there's UP. Wow, so what's your turnover? You're telling 10 million rand a month? Wow. I thought I was the only one. But later on, I said, so the guys with that, they start valuing each other. Because in the corner, you tend to think that it's you are the only one. But once actually you start hearing what Sony does and what you do, and go like, hey, but how can we put together these blended resources so that we can just really go fight this thing? Because within our disunity, that's why actually we invite all these people to come and divide us. Because we're not united. So I just want, just really put it out there to say, we can turn it around. We've got power to turn it around. We can only turn it around when we are united. And then the other hunger is the hunger for self-development. Guys, there's nothing. Like my brother over there, so passionate about his coaching, development, the same coaching, development. Guys, without reading, there's no way. Lawyers actually are playing games. The architects are playing games. We write things, actually, we write things using the Roman Dutch. The Julius Caesar language? Yeah. That's for me, I can write 2 paragraphs, but I make it 5 pages. And charge you a lot of money. You've seen those legal letters, right? You've seen something like final demand or sermons or even a contract, whatever. So what you do, just highlight everything, change the fonts and the alignments and stuff like that. Boom, it's 5 pages. And then when the first consultation, this is 20,000. But this lecturer, he just, what? And I really have this stuff silent. But it's because we don't collaborate. Remember, in everything, I think now getting back to the other hand is the diversification of portfolios. if we do not diversify our portfolio, this is what you want to do. You know, when you come to us, we're going to, hey, Tina says everything. Tina will do everything. Tell us what is the solution, what is your problem, we'll do everything. You know what to do? You want to build the house, I'm not build the house, but I've got contacts. We're taking the deal. And we subcontract him. Tina will do everything because I've seen the gap. That when you get in there, like, oh no, McDonald's, we don't sell chicken again. You're giving this guy an opportunity to leave your McDonald's to go to KFC. But now, if you're in McDonald's, when you sell this thing, you bring that guy, you bring over, the brand is growing. After 4 or 5 years, you know what, now I know what to do. Let me develop myself and we can have it in-house. No more subbing. But do you understand what I'm talking about? I had to bruise you like that before we get into the confusion of the legalities. Because you guys actually want to believe that you know this. You know law. But what I can just really say to you now is that in everything that you do, please do not sign anything you don't understand. You need to get somebody to read it for you. You need to get somebody to write it for you. You know, earlier I checked my presentation because I came prepared, but now when I hear all these speakers, I'm like, oh, these guys are throwing me off. I don't even know what to do anymore. Let me just really take my notes and just close them. In that partnership agreement that you want to have, please clearly state what are you partnering. What are you bringing? Are you bringing the brain? Are you bringing the customers? Are you bringing the money? Are you bringing, the database? I don't know. What are you bringing? So let it be clearly spelled out. And how are we going to cash on our dividend? Guys, if you don't write anything in a piece of paper and you sign it, the day the honeymoon changes into a rocky moon. And that is where you find abantu venture killing each other. That's why you find abantu killing each other. Then the second other contract that you guys also need to have, you're hiring a lot of people, you're employing a lot of people. The employees that you have, I'm not going to push the school and then it's a month. No. People, you must have contract of employment with these guys. You must have contract of employment. In the absence of contract of employment, anything goes. You know who's an employee is somebody who works for another. So they work for you, and tomorrow you can say, hey, listen, I don't want to bring another one, hey, I don't want to. I mean, CCMAs and labor costs are there for free. CCMA is for free, by the way, in South Africa. This country is pro-labor, not pro-employers. And that's it. That's the reality. So when you look at the queue that goes to the CCMA every day because of unfair treatment, it's shocking. And you're going to come, you could have prevented this. Do you have the policies in place? It's a very, very simple thing. Excellent for policemen. Some of these things we're going to just charge you less, man. We just do the copy and paste from there, put it there, and we'll give it to you. Quick. That's what I'm saying. Let's understand the value of your rent. Because I just charge you 1,000 rand for doing all these, critical policies. Your disciplinary policy that, identify, the parameters of any misconduct. Your code of ethics. What is it that you would deem to be unethical? That can just really jeopardize the trust relationship between you and this particular person that works for you. And then the last one is the performance. If people don't perform, what then? Remember, actually, all of us move from corporate. In the corporate, you get in there, biscuit, rusk, and then the piece like an employer, and the sugar, well, I don't care. The employer will say to you. But remember, now you're the employer. They're doing it to you. What then? So if you don't have the parameters around there, they're tough. Do you know that actually a lot of people, they get your free settlement into your CCMA because you didn't follow the procedure, you don't even have the policies in place yourself. And guess what happened? Somebody walk away with a job. You know what's a 12-month salary? 12 months of their basic salary, then you didn't bother that way, and you didn't follow the process. Did you budget that money? You didn't budget. But now because actually you gotta go, hey, listen, this one America. You can go, hey, you fired. Their process. And those are the stuff. And then I'm saying, guys, protect your IPs. Today, actually, there are a whole lot of people. I mean, we know of one of our guys from Brasol. You know, something that's not written down. Tough. And I'm saying, you know, we had some chats with a bunch of my friends. We said, if this guy was white, you know, the settlement would be like, hey, listen, you know, even the courts, the courts wouldn't be dilly-dally and be vague about the settlement. You go to court A, and the court A says, okay, look, but you see, employer, you did not articulate it clearly during my employment that in the event where I discover, invent something, it's mine or it's yours. That one, it's blamed. But now, because the other one want to claim it, because you made a lot of money out of it, guess what happened? Yeah, I was in that. This guy spent 500 million rand on legal fees. And be very, very careful, That's what I'm saying, be very careful, don't be shallow. You know when somebody goes like, I want to help you pro bono means for free. But actually we know they're starting for free. When they're like, the terms, conditions there. So when they apparently help you for free, they've allowed you to sign some indemnity forms. You know those bunch of forms that you sign with, no, sign. No initial, not just initial. And some of those things are written like, where there's trick, they reduce the form. No, they reduce the form. No, you like it or not, where there's a trick, they reduce the form, and you must sign quick. Remember you're very excited, oh my goodness, I just bought a car, hey. Your sign says, no, you see the car there with the champagne and hey. Yeah, you're signing. But there's a balloon thing you haven't done. But you didn't see. And then now they tell me, I paid for 7 years. And then now they say I'm owing 300,000. When I thought I'm finished. They say, no, Mr. Mateo. 1975, you signed. And then now I'm saying, any document that you don't understand, you are not a lawyer. Even the lawyers, they consult other lawyers. Even the doctor consult other doctors. Even the businessman consult other businessmen. Even the motivational speaker coach, he consult other people. We go, I think, and by the way, don't be in a hurry to sign anything. Please, I beg you. Oh my goodness, it's a deal of 20 million rand. I'm killing it. I'm turning this thing around. Hold on. Phone somebody that can read this. Look, when you read it, the English sounds right. Remember? Yeah. But the hidden, the implied wording in it is very dangerous. Because certain things of insinuation, we write it actually to insinuate and to imply. The person who implies me, it's not you. It's like when like the word intimidation. When I go like, but you don't talk to me like that. Actually, no. So this gentleman says I intimidated him, but I can't say no. I did not intimidate. The person who felt intimidated is the one who must define intimidation. I was just going to. No, it was not small thing that you can be sued for this. When Q was saying, no, but this one, don't put it there, don't put it on social media. He knows the repercussion. You will be sued. Because other people actually will be tarnishing their brand. When they look at people, they think, what? What is this? No, we can't associate ourselves with this. No, we want to just take it to, something. And then, boom, you are sued. And we got to be very, very careful. Name dropping today in South Africa, there are a lot of people today who are charging a lot of money. No, charging a lot of money. We just tell people, just allow them just to know. You will not authorize to speak on behalf of someone. And boom, they hit you up. So what I just want you to say now is that make sure that you have contracts, make sure that you sign the documentation that you understand, that you are advised by your legal advisors to say, yes, you can sign, because you trust them so much. Before, maybe actually, maybe let me just talk about something that I think is a problem. You know this thing, this is the last one, before I close, I'll take a question. The word self-love. Guys, let's love ourselves, eh? Let's be very, very proud of who we are and what we have achieved. Let's be very, very proud. I mean, I had with Ike, I'm so proud, they'll buy whatever car, they'll live wherever. Nati, can we just really do that? Can we just really be proud of what we have achieved? We're so modest. I'm hearing people, when I look at these people, some of you guys have seen you on social media, some of you guys have seen you wherever, and now like, oh, is that guy the owner of the, oh my goodness, Jabo, thank you so much. You brought me the list of, the successful people, but you guys are so modest about, and I'm saying, guys, I want 100 million rand. Yeah, well, that's, so I was just thinking about, can you just be brave and say, listen, I wanted 100 million rand. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 strategies to go get it. And that's it, and this will be your return. Lastly, after you